Dun 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 dun. Any button. Game start. And I'm loading. Alright. Back to Jacinta. Lucia is what Jacinta said.
Lucia, I finally get to see you again. How are you feeling? I don't know. It hurts all the time. I see so many scary dreams. You'll be fine. You even made it through that surgery. I'm sure you'll be healthy again, and... I'm sorry. I couldn't keep my promise. Jacinta?
I've been saying it the wrong way this whole time, like an American would. Jacinta.
Jacinta! Say something! Don't leave me!
Yeah. Yeah.
Live, Jacinta! Jacinta!
I felt like it was my fault. I told them that we had to save the world together and made them take on more than they could bear.
It's my fault. It's my fault there.
Overcome with pain and regret, I wept. And that's where my memories trailed off.
We will lose this war. However, do not fear. In the distant future, mankind will reach an inevitable metamorphosis, and humanity as we know it will cease to exist.
President Kennedy has been shot.
That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
As part of the ceremony to mark the remodeling of the Arecibo telescope, a radio message was broadcast into space.
Nostradamus said that the Great King of Terror will arrive. The world ends in 1999. This is nothing but the truth. Breaking news. Lehman Brothers has declared bankruptcy. I repeat.
Look at this crowd. People have gathered from all over the world to witness the completion of the Sagrada Familia.
Due to recent circumstances, we have decided to cease development of the Earth simulator, Gaia.
I've been in line since 2 nights ago! Man, I just have to get a carrier note for myself!
Many believe that the SA-4D have gone haywire, but the details are unclear. Shinjuku, Akasaka, and Ochanomizu have been affected, but there are reports of other areas sustaining major damage.
A little bit of history and a little bit of history. Next thing I knew, I was in water. I was surrounded by a strange water in which I could breathe. This was probably the future. That notion must have come to me because I'd been dreaming for so long. Within the dream, I saw an age beyond that which I'd known and learned many things I couldn't have imagined. My body had also changed. I'd grown a bit since the time my memories faded out.
We've deviated from the fate line by increasing the world's entropy, and we have brought about the sad morning. The root cause was us taking the DNA data of the Fatima children from the Earth simulator and transplanting it into artificial brains. And now those brains have incarnated. This is clearly an emergency.
The man pointed at me. My DNA data, as recreated by their Earth simulator, had been transplanted into an artificial brain, and that brain obtained a body? But I retained all the memories of my past, so what was I?
I would like to see the recording again.
Restarting the recording.
The large monitor played a video. It showed this room. with a red revolving light shining on it. Someone's crying was echoing throughout. Three coffin-like devices were connected to the QCDC Necropilgrimage. A man ran up to one of them and opened it.
What's going on?
No. Why? Why has this happened again? Inside the device were Francisco's remains, and
No pulse. This one's dead too.
the other device containing those of Jacinta.
Why are there bodies in here?
Hey! This one's alive! She's the one that was crying! Help me get her out of here!
It was my fault. They had died again. Because of me. I must have been cursed. Why else would those closest to me die twice?
The remains of Francisco and Jacinta look like as if they're from a 3D printer.
Indeed. Even the slightest mistakes during output create such strange misalignments.
I sense the devil at work here.
If he really was involved, then this was truly a miracle like no other. One more astounding than perhaps even the Holy Mother's apparitions. Behold, I send my messenger before thy face, which shall prepare thy way before thee. Let us believe that this was the Lord granting us forgiveness for straying from the fate line.
I'm so sorry. I'm to blame for your suffering. For your lives ending twice over.
I'd lost Francisco in 1919 and Jacinta in 1920. And then, after a long dream, I lost them again. And the manner of their deaths felt so horribly wrong. If I hadn't pushed them so hard when we heard Lady Mary's prophecies, things wouldn't have turned out this way. And the people of the Anti-Fate faction as well. They sacrificed their lives so I could escape the Vatican.
Still, I want to save the world.
Though I couldn't stand to bring pain to the people around me, I still longed to fulfill the prophecy. That was why
I mustn't rely on anyone anymore. I have to do this myself.
Payment unsuccessful. Please check your balance and try again.
And the news says China GDP over times greater than Japan's as growth continues to stagnate in 2037. Goes to show what I know about the global economy, right? Right. GPD. Someone was stuck at the auto checkout. This was a completely unmanned convenience store without a single employee. If some kind of bystander didn't help, this would continue forever. It was probably some senior citizen who didn't know much about electronic money or digital assets.
Why isn't it working?
Wait, you?
Holy! You're my prince, right? Did you come to save me in my time of need?
I just came to get some breakfast. What's the problem with the payment?
Did I just skip the text? Nope, okay, I thought I missed something.
There's a Ferris Go error. It says
guess I can't get the data from the server.
So she had her fairies go, went to Pict OS. It was standard these days to store your personal info on the BMI-based Pict OS servers and then link it all. Move it to all kinds of apps. Fairies go got popular because registering personal info with every app was a hassle. Any problem with the server would be a major issue. Servers, so much as got hacked, all the linked services would be impacted. That was why I registered my personal data with each service specifically. It looked like Nana was with the normies on this stuff. I couldn't blame her. This was a default setting, so I guess she just rolled with it. And linking wasn't exactly simple either.
I'll fix it, so do as I tell you. You should be able to pay now. Try it.
Oh, also it was 20 times greater than Japan's. My bad. As if that mattered. Holding a can of cocoa, she slowly approached the exit. This time, their payment went just fine, and strutted right out there. Right out of there. I grabbed the milk donut and joined her outside. The milk donut he wanted.
That was my first ever error. It was scary.
It was probably just a connection error or something.
Pict OS was a browser OS that tons of devices used. Its worldwide share was over 90%. Hot for real. Our sexy mathematician, Liddy, is gonna have her second photo shoot. Like an odd medium. That's been commented on by Wind, saying, "Is this the Miss Liddy that you said you met?" It had servers all over the world, and they were pretty well maintained, so the issue must have been pretty minor.
I'll tell my friends at school how to do it too.
Oh? Do you go to school in Nakano? Maybe you go to the same one I did. I went to Ozono Daini.
I go to Hota.
Hota? Never heard of it.
Hotaru Gaoka Elementary. It's in Kagurazuka. I take online classes though, so I'm basically never there.
Whoa, it's private.
So I guess Nana was a high-class little lady.
I heard you live at Oz's place. Are your parents in the countryside or something? Can't you just take online classes from there?
Mommy and Daddy died in the sad morning.
So you're a victim too, huh?
She was just like me. Well, maybe not exactly like me. I wasn't too broken up about losing my dad.
Oz was Mommy's and Daddy's friend, so he took me in.
Nono's smile was tinged with sadness. She looked down at the can of cocoa she was holding. It came with a plastic case at the top, with "Pow Pow Pow Pa" written on it.
Time to open it up!
Nono energetically removed the case to look inside at the bonus gift. It's not a Pow Pa. My bad. Did the thing again. Educated.
Hold on a sec. I'll get it for you.
I rushed off, took him to the store, and bought another can, then handed it to Nono so she could open it. There is a like figurine inside.
Is that the wrong one?
Yeah. Sorry. I only want Palpa.
What a cruel world.
Alert, alert! Big news! Cicada posted a second ago. It's a new quest.
Took him long enough.
I guess Wind is a time traveler or something, or else. I'm just saying 1 second ago. It's awfully specific.
It's actually the fastest new quest yet. Barely 2 weeks have passed since the high hack.
I guess I lit a fire under the guy.
good to start the analysis?
Hell yeah.
Call me if you need me. I'll help.
Thanks.
Sorry, guys. I can't help you this time.
Huh? Why not?
I got my end of semester tests today.
Oh, school.
So, that's why I was hard to contact him.
I need a good score to make Mom and Dad happy.
You always try your best to make them proud, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I'll still follow along with the quest as best I can. Can't wait to see you work your magic.
I won't disappoint.
What? A new hint already? If I can just figure out the relationship between the image and the color, I should make it to the next one.
No way. Holy shit. Cicada anticipated every move. Similar problems are happening elsewhere too. What the hell's going on? The entire world panicking! Reporting to us live from Tokyo Station.
Oh no. Is that in Shinjuku?
You manipulative. Consider it a win. Let's go help! We can't just stay here.
What?
That sounds like Nono's voice. Concerning, of course, the bullets directly after. I guess that's probably what's about to happen, seeing as last time she saw the crash.
This is just like with Hi-Hack.
That was a strange question. A few hours had passed since Cicada's new post. We were analyzing the hint over lunch. I had donuts with 7 Cup for both breakfast and lunch, but whatever. You could eat donuts with one hand, and the sugar in them made your brain work faster. A hacker wouldn't love donuts. Not to mention, they're tasty as hell.
What's the flickering all about?
The analysis was going pretty well thanks to the hackers, and we were just checking an image when we got linked to by someone named Snow White. The hint should be somewhere in this starry sky, so...
Look, 4chan's doing work.
But they only just found this.
The flickering was in Morse code that provided a conversion key for the image's URL.
And they used that key to get this.
Damn it. The hackers are so far ahead of me.
What's the metadata like?
Checked, but I didn't find anything useful. I'm using an AI to analyze the image itself for other hints.
I guess I'll try colorizing it then.
Photo was more so that seemed like a decent idea. Colorize it, tell much, get a different outlook, get results. Countrywide electronic payment issues. They changed some hues. But again,
The more I look at this photo, the weirder it gets. The angle, the perspective, it's all wrong.
all I know is I see a glass slipper, some sort of genie lamp, and, you know, maybe some sort of statue, or maybe a mermaid statue, or, I mean, yeah, she's got legs, but kind of looks like fins, too. And as for the stuff on the right, yeah, I can't really parse that one. Kind of looks like a buckle there in the middle, I guess. Maybe like for a shoe. So, oh yeah, that's the left leg of somebody with a shoe buckle and maybe like a long hair or some sort of tentacle. But yeah.
Yeah, you're supposed to center the subject.
It's pretty funny to think that this godlike hacker can take a photo to save his life.
Hold on.
As I stared at the photo, I noticed something off about it.
Wait, could this be...
You figured something out?
Yeah, about this god-awful photo. Maybe the angle and the shitty composition are like that, because the photo wasn't taken by a person.
You mean...
This could be an image from a surveillance camera's feed.
That would explain the angle, the distance, the whole thing.
Maybe we're supposed to go to the place in the photo.
I ran an image search. There were too many similar photos to pin the place down. I could add more search criteria. Art gallery and museum might fit, but honestly, those seem way too obvious for Cicada.
This magic lamp looks kinda cheap. Old, too.
Yeah, it's like a toy. Although, it might just look that way because it's monochrome.
Not the kind of thing you'd want to display. Maybe it's a prop from some theme park? A real low-budget one?
I'll include that in the search.
No,
yeah,
it's just straight
add Japan, too.
How do you know it's here?
I'm just thinking that if it's in another country, we won't be able to get there right away. We can try other tags after the...
Nothing. No hits.
Damn, that was fast. And here I thought I was on the right track.
Let's try some other search criteria.
What about concept cafes and stuff?
Good idea.
There are way more concept cafes than theme parks in Japan, but I like our odds, even if we've got a major hunt on our hands.
Still got Incarnation on your mind?
Huh?
That was a concept cafe too, right?
You dumbass! It's got nothing to do with that! And, holy shit, why'd you have to remind me?
I guess that makes sense. I was just about to forget. Damn it.
Concept cafes in Japan seems like a good place to start. Okay, let's split the work and start the search.
Sorry, I'm still stuck on the quote-unquote just about to forget bit, as if you can feel yourself forget.
All right.
Hold on, check this out.
You already found it?
You had the right idea.
Where is it?
A restaurant called Jin. I'll send you the address.
So it's in Mid-City.
It was 20 minutes away by Great.
I'm heading out. Back me up.
Huh? What's going on here?
Unlock.
You are not a registered user.
What? But I live here. Unlock.
You are not a registered user.
Open up.
Warning. Unlawful intrusion is a crime. Please step away from the door immediately.
Damn it, just unlock it!
Error. Shutting down self-driving mechanism. Ferris verification failed. Please try again.
I'm sorry, but of course I'm thinking about Ferris from Steins Gate. But I feel like this is spelled different, right? Like this has an I in it. In the middle. Middle left.
What? But I did it when I got in. Just take me to the destination.
Error. Ferris verification failed.
I feel like it's Ferris.
Weird. I'll check the settings. Pull over at the side of the road.
Error. Suspected robbery. Calling police services.
Hey! Do the verification again! I'm the owner!
I wonder what cops are gonna be called.
A traffic jam? Ah, you've got to be kidding.
If this was the Tokyo Metropolitan Expressway or something, I'd get it. But normal roads like this never got backed up.
Did some dumbass switch to manual and crash?
Or maybe the army set up another blockade. Threading the needle between the cars, I drove towards the jail. I couldn't help noticing all the cars parked in weird places. Just looking ahead, I spotted them right in the road.
Did they break down?
Or were the drivers pulling some shitty prank? Well, whatever. I can still get past them.
Hey, Takaoka, everyone's getting flooded with errors. Are you keeping dry out there? Are the errors messing with the quest?
Wind? Didn't you have some tests to do?
They're all postponed. Something about verification errors making it impossible to link student info and answer data. Oh, and I got a verification error when I tried to pay at the school store. I can't even buy lunch.
Tried to buy at the school store? Like, I understand that he's talking about, like, a student in the school, but that just makes me think of a store you walk into and you buy schools.
Huh? It's a big deal. Check the internet.
Yeah, this seems wild.
What's weird to me is that Wind's window up here is giving me tickers, like, with different prompts or... Oh, here we go, can't log into Discoded. I logged in, it's a miracle. There's 4. I'm getting authentication errors on different apps. Does anyone know what to do? Tragic. Maybe OS totally fucked up. Maybe it's time to hear for Jan. That's where it reads yet. I was focused on the quest I had to miss things I've gotten so out of hand. If all this was related to the trouble we had this morning, then it meant that the OS connection error was still an issue. Connection errors are pretty rare to begin with. This one had lasted hours somewhere. It must have gone way off the script. Is that why the cars active or something?
Don't get distracted. The quest is more important. The odds are stacked against you, but I know you can set things right. Don't let those errors get in your way.
Don't worry, I got this. What's that?
Oh, I recognize that from Momo's vision, so why should she see his eyes? Strange. Along the sidewalk with people who drink. I ran an image search, bug out. So.
Huh? Why are there so many?
It wasn't just one. On the faces of basically everyone we can see. I can see. Wow, I really am different.
What the hell's going on? Cross, I'm seeing some weird shit out here.
I know, and already reached the internet.
Seeing a greater than less than syllable 4 different times, you know, one to make a face awesome. Incredible.
It looks like someone modified the BMI profile display error.
So they took advantage of the PictOS server connection issues?
Seems that way. Similar problems are happening elsewhere too.
Like?
Some regional banks were hacked. Apparently, the account details and balances were changed.
At noon today, the 14th, she was on Makari and several other banks in various parts of Japan have suffered a cyber attack. This was discovered after many clients complained about unexpected changes in their account balances and in some cases accountable to banks. Targeted banks have subsequently halted all transactions and have performed consistent recovery upon confirmation of the blockchain's data integrity. The banks known to have been affected are
No one can get past the blockchain.
So many people play Minecraft, but not many people understand how chains work and chains work. Anything blockchain interconnected to species years ago and hadn't been breached a single time since. Hackers had a grudging respect for its security.
Just found some new details on 4chan. You're right. Apparently they altered the values only on the surface level. The actual assets haven't been touched.
I knew it.
Looks like some posters on a dark web message board decided to use the opportunity to mess with the banks.
Man, you gotta be some asshole to get a kick out of messing with people like that. You'd sure get a kick out of me, right in the ass.
I bet things will only get worse from here. There's no telling what else is gonna happen before the servers are fixed. Be careful out there.
Jin should be right around here.
I see it in the center of my screen. That was when I saw the black yes, please. Maybe it's a little fun. I can see inside.
Smells like trouble.
I was wary. I stopped me riding down the street from my house I added the going okay. When I reached the end, I found a place with a sign that read,
It's here!
I saw the magic lamp from the photo the moment I stepped inside Jin. And there was the security camera in the corner. Cicada must have hacked into it to get the photo.
I found it! And I'm the first here, too.
Nice. That's a good sign. By the way, they found the glass slipper in the US just now.
Don't rain on my parade like that.
I'm just sharing quest info with you.
Yeah, what?
See any hints there?
That's like a boon, if anything, dog. Like, you're not in the US, so you couldn't have gotten to it, so somebody else in the world did good. Good job.
I'll take a look.
The lamp was small enough that I could carry it in my hands. It was golden, but it wasn't decorated or anything, so it was nothing fancy.
Damn, it really is cheap.
But does he... Maybe crazy for a real call, just,
How's the backside?
Oh, I see something.
There was a strange pattern. It felt like soft plastic to touch, and it was a familiar texture.
Rig mesh.
It was the same material made used to freezing the device. Rig meshes usually have touch activated commands registered to them, so this thing probably had some sort of command programmed into it.
I guess I'll try robbing it.
How else would you activate a magic lamp?
Oh, genie of the lamp! Fulfill my wish! Whoa!
He comes back in surprise as it suddenly released a puff of smoke.
What is this?
I thought there were 52 cards in the back. Maybe there's only 50 and there's 2 joke cards. I don't know. I've been playing Hero Man in Vegas in the past few months.
Looks like a laser projector image, just on the smoke.
A 3-card and a date? No, that's not it.
I mean, it could be a date if it's the year and a day of the month.
The number changed. No clue what it means, though.
Number 2151. Wow. The number 51 seemed important. What did it refer to?
No way.
What is it?
A hacker on 4chan is saying that JB Morgan is under attack. It's just one poster, though, so I can't verify the details.
JB Morgan? Well, that's a US megabank, right? Why even try attacking it? It's not like you'd get through the blockchain.
And why say JB when JP is the real world equivalency and, 4chan is just 4chan on either side of the divide? Mega banks and regional banks alike were linked to QCDCs, and no QCDC had ever been hacked, so people assumed they were impenetrable.
But the number we got from Cicada's puzzle is 51. He might be launching a 51% attack on the blockchain.
Let's find out, even though I can guess. Any type of cyber attack meant to alter blockchain records. It allows fake transactions to be recorded as true, and blockchain developers are constantly thinking of ways to counter it.
All right, let's look into JB Morgan.
Before that, though, we should figure out what the Three of Diamonds meant. The hint found with the US's glass slipper was a Jack of Spades. Spades represent swords, and JB Morgan's logo is a sword.
Spades represent swords? I don't dig it.
You think other banks are being targeted too?
It's very likely.
US hint led to a US bank. Diamonds referred to a bank from Japan. Japanese mega banks.
Mitsubishi. Is it the Tokyo Mitsubishi Bank?
That's one of the biggest in Japan.
I'll try calling them.
Hold it. That'd be a waste of time. Banks value their customers' trust. There's no way they'd admit they've been compromised.
Good point. Wait, in that case...
Oz, you know any bankers?
You short on funds or something?
No, I want to find out if the Tokyo Mitsubishi Bank is being hacked. There's no way they'd tell me if I asked them, right?
What's your source for that info?
A quest hint. There's also rumors that the JB Morgan Bank in America is being attacked too.
That's gotta be bullshit. They spent years testing and upgrading their current security. I heard not even them wizardly hackers could breach it.
Rules were made to be broken, and/or things that go up must come down.
I know that much.
But you still want to confirm it, huh? Info ain't cheap, you know.
In that case, I can load for your sake.
Man, is this kid even listening to himself? All right. Since it's a cyber crime, I'll check with Kaoru. Wait until I got something.
I kind of strong-armed the guy into helping me out, but...
Do you really think it's possible?
The experts are saying it isn't.
What's happening now is the equivalent of graffiti being sprayed onto a vault. The actual contents of the vault are untouched.
What's this about?
Well, I can tell you the news. Electronic payment issues potentially linked to PIXOS verification errors.
They're talking about the changes to the bank account names and balances.
Blockchain technology has improved every year since its appearance in 2009, and the security it provides is considered second to none now.
That's when Minecraft was released. Pretty sure.
When linked to QCDCs, the blockchain is immensely powerful. No hacker would be able to break through it.
That's what I think too.
I figured blockchains were safe too. Ones backed by QCDCs were pretty much unhackable, and the banks were still unaffected. Also, I gotta do this. I feel like it's been said so many times in a short period of time that even I don't know. I keep thinking about the band, and that's an A. Short for Quantum Com Development Center. It refers to supercomputers that use quantum computers. Each one has a non-versatile, calculation-focused, quantum annealing machine at its core, while the rest of the device is comprised of the versatile transistor computers that were commonplace in supercomputers until the 2020s. Sometimes abbreviated further to simply Quantum Com QC. QC for Quantum Com. If Cicada was actually planning to attack Tokyo Mitsubishi, I couldn't even imagine how he was going to bypass its security.
Cross, how about we review how blockchains work? Maybe it'll trigger something that could help us with the quest.
I was actually compiling materials just now.
That's my guy.
In a blockchain, the records of any transaction in the network are stored in blocks, and each block is protected by a hash.
That's like some sort of grid or matrix, right? Like, because, you know, a hashtag is just 4 lines and 2 sets of perpendicular directions.
The hash of a block is based on the data stored inside, so every block has a very different hash.
So you can tell when the data inside a block has been tampered with, because there'll be some kind of discrepancy in the hash, right?
Yeah, and since a hash also includes the hash of the previous block, if even one block is tampered with...
The loss in consistency between the blocks will give it away.
So the blocks are connected, like a chain.
There are other mechanisms involved. This was basically how blockchains work.
Kaoru wants to talk to you.
Huh?
Short-haired glasses guy?
I'm adding him.
Before I could respond, we were talking to the chief of the CCO.
Takaoka, Yumikawa. I'm Kaoru Samezu from the CCO. We're out of time, so I'm gonna get right to the point. Tokyo Mitsubishi Bank has been under attack for about 40 minutes now, and parts of its blockchain have already been rewritten.
What?
Well, thanks for coming forth.
You can't be serious.
I wish I was joking, but it's the truth.
How is Cicada doing it?
He's forking the chain.
Forking it?
As you're aware, creating new blocks in the blockchain requires immense amounts of computation, commonly known as mining. Mining is done by volunteers around the world, and they're compensated for it. When the mining is a simultaneous effort, the chain gets forked.
Knowing how the blockchain works, that makes sense. How are forks handled, though?
Okay, I'm sorry, but I feel like I have to mentally detach myself from Minecraft because this is absolutely only giving Minecraft, like, in terms of the words, any imagery. So, like, I don't smell that this is about Minecraft. I don't feel that this is about Minecraft. You know, yeah, they might play Minecraft in 2030, whatever, but, like, Minecraft is just, like, 2 further words turned into 1 word, and that 1 word has become greater than the 2 words before. So, like, also forks, I believe she said that she once heard fork and that like made her go, only I would have known that I wanted that, okabe, you know, like.
They're narrowed down to just one. The longest fork is the one that's chosen, and it doesn't matter what's inside its blocks.
Yeah, it's like if you think about something really deeply, then once you get to the end, and you know, your memory's wiped or whatever, short term, then like, it's, I don't know, it's like, I feel like that's what prefrontal, or maybe just the cortex in general, represents. Like, you know, if the most common thoughts and sensations are the center of your brain, you know, getting the constant data from your brainstem, then the stuff at the further reaches of your brain are just the things that are the most you, because the things that are the deepest are the things that the most amount of people are interested in, because it has the most validity, right? The longest fork is the one that's chosen, and It doesn't matter what's inside this block.
So Cicada's tampering with the forks to expand them.
But to do that, you need to get past the countermeasures.
And you need to be qualified to mine for a bank. Proof of stake. It's a system in which only those with assets can participate, and mining is prioritized by the amount of assets. Malicious mining doesn't usually work since the bank itself has the most assets. However, Cicada is slowly wearing down that means of defense.
How the hell is he doing that?
By massively increasing the assets of one particular account. It seems simple, but trying this on a bank with over 300 trillion yen in total assets is simply unthinkable.
Holy shit.
Like, look at it this way. There might be, 300 trillion atoms in the brain, but does that mean that there's 300 trillion neurons in the brain? Just because parts of a neuron want to, let the rest of the electricity through doesn't mean that the entire neuron's going to do so.
Mr. Samezu, do you know where Cicada's getting the funds for this?
He is most likely using the Pict OS.
Pict.
That wasn't the first time I'd heard that OS mentioned today. But I didn't expect it to come up again now. I had a bad feeling about this.
You can save your personal info in the Pict OS servers, then link your info to various services, including your bank account.
Wait, you mean...
A chill ran down my spine as everything finally clicked.
Cicada was behind the verification errors?
I thought it was just a connection problem. But even that was part of the quest.
He brought down the Pict OS so he could attack the megabanks? What the hell?
Seriously, even an attack on the servers is completely unheard of.
He took on a company with 90% of the global share. They'd spent so much money securing their servers, but Cicada still managed to hack them.
Cicada is using the personal info stored on the servers to transfer the money to a single account.
Okay, I'm gonna take a pause here for just one moment and say to myself, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. Being I group 3, that's 12. So, why... Cicada is using the personal info stored in the servers to transfer the money to a single account.
His mining will get priority when he holds 51% of the total assets. He's attacking branches one by one, and some have already fallen.
A 51% attack using proof of stake.
The laser projection was now displaying 2651.
So this is counting up towards the percentage needed to complete the attack on Tokyo Mitsubishi.
I'm trying to put my hands up, but I can't because of the mechanical arm. Excuse me for a second.
Is the main ledger still safe?
Is that different from a distributed ledger?
That's a question of synonyms and, well, I guess language and English and literacy teachers everywhere.
Megabanks have 3 types of ledgers. Distributed ledgers for the customers, branch ledgers for each branch, and a main ledger that compiles the info of every other ledger.
A simple trinity. A classic trinity.
The main ledger has a wired connection to a QCDC. And if the ledger's ever hacked, it's designed to borrow the QCDC's processing power to deal with it.
So there's a supercomputer connected to the ledger, and the ledger is operated by automation or potentially human error automation. If the ledger's ever hacked, it's designed to borrow the QCDC's processing power to deal with it.
But in the worst case scenario, when even the QCDC's overwhelmed, the main ledger is separated from the others to preserve the correct records.
So if the main ledger hasn't been compromised yet, we can focus on protecting it.
Let me guess. Too late for that?
Tokyo Mitsubishi Bank's security system uses the PICT OS, and it had stopped responding to all commands when the server was attacked. Cicada anticipated every move.
If we can't use the ledger, I guess all we can do is stop the attack itself.
We had a few hours left for that. It's the point in my gaming experience here where I feel like the things that I think like matter, but at the same time, like how much of it is projected. Like, for example, you know, if you work in a bank and you know have a kid, and you know your kid represents, you know, at least your name's future, and you know you're having a bad day at work, and your kid's having a bad day at school. You know, maybe your kid's getting beat up by a bully, and you're just, I don't know, being rude to your employees or whatever. Then like, if your son gets home and can't confide in their guardian, then like the kid's bad day could snowball into a worse future for both of you. So like, I don't know. That's why I feel like it's better to have a healthy work environment. But I'm just a guy. I don't even work at a bank. I'm just an individual. We had a few hours left for that. I opened 4chan to see how things were going outside of Japan. Turned out Japan and the US weren't the only places being hit.
Face hack, huh?
That's just gonna keep going. It's just a lot. I can't, yeah, I don't think that'll, yeah, it's not gonna give me the 4chan online log as or that would be to any VOD videos or Twitch. That's what it is. That's a disturbing name, but it fit. Who would have figured that the personal info people gave to PICT OS could be this dangerous?
Kaoru, have you told the other ministries yet?
I shared it with the entire TMPD.
Let everyone else know too.
I'm guessing the M
We should expect the worst.
probably stands for Metropolitan, right? Tokyo, obviously. Tokyo Metropolitan. Is that a technical machine?
Understood.
What do you mean by the worst?
The collapse of the world economy. Cicada's gonna bankrupt countless businesses if we don't stop him. Forget mass unemployment. Our whole infrastructure's gonna collapse. People are gonna have to steal from each other just to survive. And public order's gonna be a thing of the past. If things get real bad, we could even have a new world war.
I mean, when it comes to war, centuries are very relevant. And like people's ages are very relevant. And you know, waves turn into particles and particles turn into waves. Decompose isn't the right word. Collapse. That's the right word. You know, things change when you view them.
You gotta be joking.
This wasn't a quest. This was just strange. Terrorism. Don't know what happened to my mouth
The
there.
police are doing everything they can, but this isn't a task we can afford to fail. Takaoka, Yumikawa, please, help us.
You're our only hope.
We need your skills to prevent the worst-case scenario.
A request from the top of the CCO himself, huh?
Knowing that they'd chase me back in Shinjuku. This felt kind of weird. I didn't mind it though, actually. It was fucking awesome.
All right, we'll help. We beat a quest before, we can do it again for sure.
It was time to show Cicada what I can really do. Oh, that was chapter 4. Does that mean I'm 55 minutes in? that's it for me. Well, kind of surprised I made it that far, and/or kind of surprised I managed to turn it off, as it were. Anyways. Alright. Well. Bye-bye. You know what they say. All of you, have a good time. Like and subscribe, remember.